Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to look at the new information in the Essex truck deaths that led to 39 people being found deceased in the back of a refrigerated container. If you aren't aware of this case, I recommend watching a few of my other videos on this. I have them linked in the iCard and in the first few lines in the video description down below. Here's a quick rundown as it follows. On the morning of October 23rd at 1:05 a.m, emergency services were called to Waterglade Industrial Park in Grays in Essex when it was discovered that 39 bodies were inside a refrigerated truck. The shipping container originated from Bulgaria, whilst the truck was from Northern Ireland. Ambulance and police arrived on the scene at 1:40 a.m. to find what we now know as 8 women, 3 boys and 28 men frozen dead inside. This is the largest murder investigation in the Essex police force history. Let's take a look at the truck and containers movements. The graphic is from the UK Telegraph. 1. Bulgaria. The lorry is registered in Varna on the Black Sea coast, which is known to have links to several Irish Republican gangs and is a route for cigarette smuggling operations. 2. Portadown. Mo Robinson, who has been arrested, lives in a village near Portadown in Northern Ireland. 3. Dublin. The cab of the lorry truck, driven by Mo Robinson, is believed to have boarded a ferry from Dublin to Wales. It did not have the container attached. 4. Holyhead. The cab of the lorry arrives at Holyhead on October 19th and travels by road to Essex. It is unclear why the lorry arrived in the UK 4 days before the collection of the container. 5. Zeebrugge. The container ship containing the people came from Zeebrugge. There have been repeated warnings that this is a weak spot for migrants, and the harbour master says that they find migrants trying to stow away every day at the Belgian port. 6. Purfleet. The container carrying the suspected migrants arrived at the docks in Purfleet, where it was collected by Mo Robinson in his cab. So now we know the path that it took, so let's look at the latest information that has been reported. On November 1st, Irishman Eamon Harrison was arrested and charged with 39 counts of manslaughter, conspiracy to commit human trafficking, and conspiracy to assist in unlawful immigration. The court heard that on Tuesday that CCTV has allegedly identified him as the driver of the lorry which carried the refrigerated container to the Belgian port of Zeebrugge before it was transported to Essex. The 22-year-old is the second Irish man to be charged in relation to these murders. He's being held in Clover Hill Prison whilst he awaits extradition to face charges in Essex. Ronan Hughes, the man who owns the company that the truck has been linked to, is currently in hiding with his brother Christopher Hughes. Essex police last week stated they wished to speak to the man, who then seemed to disappear. News outlets state that the Hughes brothers are on the run from senior figures of a people smuggling gang and not in fact police. Several people in Vietnam have also been arrested in relation to people smuggling. 30 out of the 39 victims lived in Nha An and Ha Tin, which are poverty-stricken areas that are sadly where a lot of the bases for the Vietnamese trafficking trade are located. In my last update, we discussed the possibility of these 39 people being Vietnamese, and that has now been confirmed. All 39 bodies are those of Vietnamese nationals, with 10 of those being teenagers. 2 15-year-old boys were the youngest age, whilst the oldest was 44 years old. Sadly, we can also confirm that the Vietnamese woman, Phai Tam Tri Mai, who sent text messages to her mother saying she couldn't breathe, was in fact in the truck. My heart breaks for her family. All the names of victims have now been released. This image is from the Daily Mail and shows the region in which each victim originated as well as their ages. Some photos have been released of the victims, so I also wanted to include them. I hope these victims and their families are given the justice they deserve. This case just breaks my heart. That is all the information I have for you now, but I will update you as soon as more information comes to light. As always, if you find anything interesting about the case, please email me at missbridgetparker@gmail.com. The link is in the description below. True Crime Spotlight will be returning this week, so be on the lookout for this week's Aussie case. Gives me a thumbs up if you're excited to see what case we tackle. Don't forget to join the Facebook group, All Things True Crime, to get the latest in true crime and breaking news. All of those links are down below. Until next time, bye for now.